Hello guys, good afternoon and welcome to Echo Mindset. This is your guy, Prof. Dr. Trillion Pounds. Prof. Dr. Trillion Pounds. And this afternoon, I'm very delighted to bring to you another exciting video. And today we are going to look at boom and crash trading. I'm going to give you a very simple method to scalp the market. Using boom and crash, you are going to scalp the market with boom and crash using this simple strategy of ours, which I call the Echo One system. The Echo One system. So this simple strategy is called the Echo One system. We have other strategies, but we are starting with this very simple strategy called Echo One system. So I'll use this opportunity to present to you how to use it on your PC. After that, I'll record a phone session also for those using phone, those who doesn't have the PC and want to use phone. I'll also make a recording for you as well. Without much talking, I want to dive into today's presentation. So as you can see, I have right here on the screen crash 1000. So what are we going to do with crash 1000? We are just going to scalp the market on buys. We are going to buy crash 1000 with this strategy. We are going to do what? Buy crash 1000 with this strategy. Very interesting strategy, guys. Very interesting strategy. We are going to use moving average 8, moving average 8, and also a TDI, and we are going to only look out for buy setups. We are going to look out for buy setups, only buy setups. And on boom, we are going to look for what? Sell setups, sell setups. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. But before I go on, if you are new to our YouTube channel, please press the subscribe button and also press the bell notification button. If you have not watched our previous videos, please go to the playlist and watch the previous videos on resistance, support, trend trading, trend lines, boom and crash with bliss strategy. Watch them and then come back and watch this one, because you are going to apply most of this knowledge that we have previously shared on this channel right on this strategy as well. So now let's add the moving average 8. So you go to your insert over here at the top here, you click on insert, then you go to indicators, then you add your, you go to trend, then you go to moving average and you click on that. So we are going to use moving average 8. As you can see, it's already selected. Method exponential, apply to close. You can choose any color of your choice and then you select the width of whatsoever of the line that you want to use. So how big you want it to appear, you select that width. So I have placed it on 2. Okay, I have given it a width of 2. So even the phone users, you can just use the same procedure we are using here, and then you follow us. So the levels, just leave it. We don't need any levels. So just click on OK. So there you can see we have our 8-period exponential moving average on our chart. 8-period exponential moving average on our chart. Good. So what we are going to do, we are going to first of all do a top-down analysis. Top-down analysis. What do I mean by this? We have to first look at the trend of the day. The trend of the day is very important. After knowing the trend of the day, we are coming right down to H1. We are coming right down to H1. Then what are we looking for on H1? If you want to really know what we are looking for, keep watching this video to the end. After watching out for H1, we now move down to M15 for our entry. So when our requirements are met on H1, we move right down to M15 for our entry. But before then, we need to add our TDI, Traders Dynamic Index. Okay, so sometimes you can come to your navigator here, and then the section where we have the indicators, you just come there, wherever you place it, you look for it, and then okay, so here we have, so you just drag it onto your chart. So you leave the parameters just as they are. Okay, leave everything on default. Don't change anything. Don't change anything. The only thing we are going to alter here is we add some levels to it. That is level 70, and level 20. Okay, so these are the only two levels we are going to add, and then you click OK. All right, so there we have it. There we have our TDI indicator. So let me minimize this. All right, thank you guys for staying with us. So now, as I was saying, first things first, we have to go to our daily time frame. So right here on D1, what am I looking for? I'm looking out for the trend of the day. And what is the trend of the day? Uptrend. Why is it uptrend? Because our daily candle is bullish. And also, why do I say it is an uptrend? Because I realized that over here, price, when market opened, price came down to this session and then rejected. And when it got here, it flipped from supply, or it flipped from what? The sellers to what? To buyers. Okay, so that has given me the information that this is currently a bullish trend for the day. Okay, all right. So now that we know it is bullish, we are in a bullish trend. What do? We go to H1. Now in H1, what are we looking for? What am I looking for in H1? All I'm looking for is that the candle should close above the EMA 8. The bullish candle. Note that here we are looking for only buy opportunities. We are scalping only buy opportunities. How do we scalp it? We scalp it by looking at the H1 candle closing above the EMA 8. So for instance, currently you can see here, this current candle has broken above the EMA 8 and closed above it. What do we see? Bullish continuation. Now, once we see this candle close above the EMA 8, what do? I quickly go to my M15. Now, let's go back to H1. So this is my H1 candle. Let me put a vertical line there. Now let's switch to M15. Okay, so what do we see? Over here, though H1 have closed above the EMA 8, M15 didn't close above EMA 8. So we wait. The next candle closed above EMA 8. The immediate candle that follows this candle on M15, we enter the market and we hold for one full M15 candle. One full M15 candle. So that is how many 1 minute candle? That is 15 1-minute candles and 3 5-minute candle. Now, some people prefer to do it on M5. Some people may prefer to do it on M5. Well, if you want to do it on M5, still check and make sure that H1 have closed above EMA 8. Then you switch to your M5. So this was where we realized that H1 has closed above EMA 8. Okay. Then when we realized M5 also closed above EMA 8. What do? I take my buy. In this case, on the second candle, it would have spiked on you. It would have spiked on you here, but then you would have come back right into profit. Why? Because already on our daily time frame, we know we are on an uptrend. We are on an uptrend. Okay. Now, one thing also you have to take into consideration is that this is just a scalping strategy. It is not a swing strategy. I'm teaching you. It's a scalping strategy. So you have to not be greedy in the market. I do my entries on 15 minutes and it's very powerful. On 15 minutes, and it is very, very powerful. That is what I use in scalping with this strategy. I use it scalp with this strategy. Okay, and it's very, very powerful. All right, so let's go back to our 15 minutes, and now let me explain something to you. So as I was saying, I said we will add our TDI. So after we realize that our H1 have crossed and we move to our 15 minutes, as we wait for our 15 minutes, we must always be looking at our TDI. What are we looking for on TDI? Is it oversold? Is it oversold? And that oversold, the green line broke below the Bollinger Bands here. That is the blue line here. The blue line here. Did the green line break below it and trying to form a U shape? Yes, already it has tried forming U shape. Next thing we have to look at is our candle. Has it closed above the EMA 8 on 15 minutes? Listen to it. Has it closed above EMA 8 on 15 minutes after closing above EMA 8 on H1? This is very important. If it hasn't closed, wait for it to close above. Now already we know this our guy is above, is oversold. Now here, what do? Our candle have closed. We are still in the oversold session. So we enter our trade and hold for one full 15-minute candle. So it have held from here to here. Okay, you would have held from here to here. So one bar, one 15-minute bar. And then you move out of the market. You move out of the market. All right. So that is it. First of all, you must let your TDI be oversold. Then your candle must close above EMA 8. And you open your position after this previous candle closes. And then you hold for one 15-minute candle. Now let's go back to H1 and see other examples. For instance, here also this closed above. So all we are doing is after this market moves down, okay, after a spike below the EMA 8, just allow it to what? Close, move back up and close above the EMA 8, the moving average 8. Then after that, you move. So here also we can see this also closed above. This is not part because here it is the wick, the body didn't close. We want the full body to close above the EMA 8. Okay, very, very important. Let's see. I want to mark the areas down where we have, yeah, so here also closed above EMA 8. So here all you will not be trading because this is on a downtrend. As you said, maybe during the day, that day, this was on a downtrend. So trading using this strategy that day will be very risky. But here we can see price opened over here, price opened over here, and then came down. Now we started the uptrend. This closed above this. So this closed above the EMA 8. This closed above the EMA 8. And then all we need to do is to move down to what, 15 minutes. So let's start checking this on 15 minutes to see. All right, so here we are on 15 minutes. Let's see the positions that we marked. The positions. Okay, so this is the first one. So on on 15 minutes, you can see this guy have also closed above EMA or 8. It has closed above EMA 8, but we wouldn't have taken this trade based on our rules. We won't take this trade based on our rules. Why? This is because, look at this. This green line over here is very close to us, to this middle line, which is with the color yellow over here. It's very close to this line. So what happened is, if we were here where this V formation was, we would have taken that trade perfectly. Because if we took this trade, it would have spiked on us, which means that you would have lost that trade unless you wanted to hold because you know it is an uptrend. And that is why I said it's vital that you determine the trend, whether it is an uptrend or a downtrend. You have to know it before you use this strategy. Okay, it's very important to the success of the strategy. So what are we going to do? We are going to leave this trade. Okay, we are going to leave this trade unless you are a risk taker who said no, I want to hold, or I'm preparing to lose certain amount. Until I lose that amount, I will still be in the market. But per our strategy, for you to be successful, you won't trade this. Okay, so let's see the next one. Okay, right here, right here. This also was not in our favor, so we will not trade it. Okay, we will not trade it. But here, now, this is another secret I'm going to show you. Here, we can trade this. Why? Though it is not in the oversold session, but it has broken, these lines have broken above the yellow line. They have broken above the yellow line. And these candle have closed above EMA 8. So you would have taken this trade and you would have milked this candle over here. You would have milked this candle right there. This 15 minutes. Remember, we are using 15 minutes, so that one 15-minute candle is it's a lot of pips. It's a lot of pips. That, I think that is about 27 pips, almost 30 pips. That one candle. So it's very important that we look at that. Now we are going to look at the next one, the next one, the next one, right here, right here. So what happened? This closed above EMA 8, but we have our TDI here. What did we see? We realized this just broke above. It just broke above, just there. Immediately, this closed over there. It also broke above the yellow line. I will take this, but with low risk. I'll take this, but this time with low risk. Okay, but if somebody want to be at safer side, you just allow this to break above a little bit more before you go into that trade, and you would have known this candle up to here. Okay, so that is another one. Then here is another one. So as for here, very nicely you can see our TDI is in the overbought session and has even crossed the signal line. So what are we going to do? This candle closed above. We are going to take this guy, not just this one candlestick here. And the beauty of this thing is that the whole thing is on an uptrend. That is why you are going to be on the safer side buying using the strategy. Okay, buying using the strategy. You don't use this one for spike catching. You'll be bringing other strategies that you can use to catch spikes on boom and crash. So let's load boom and see how we can use boom 1000, how we can use this same strategy. So let me delete these guys. All right, so with boom we are selling. With boom we are only selling. TDI must be overbought. TDI in boom, we are looking for overbought. TDI must be what? Overbought. Must be either touch the upper Bollinger Band, or in fact break outside and try coming back inside the Bollinger Band, or must break the middle Bollinger Band downward towards the um outer downward Bollinger Band before we will confirm a sell. First, as usual, you go to your daily time frame to see the trend of the day. To see the trend of the day. Now, for instance, today, if I'm to be trading, I will not sell anything. I will not attempt any sell on boom 1000. Okay, I'll not using this strategy. That is using this strategy. I will not attempt selling anything on boom 1000. Okay, why? Because we are on an uptrend. This is a spike trend, and we don't use this strategy to trade spikes. We only use it to sell in the or buy in the direction of the asset, either boom 1000 or crash 1000 or crash 500 or boom 500. So let's see. During this day, that was 3 days ago. Boom was on a downtrend. So let's go to H1 and let's locate 3 days ago. All right, so this was that day. As you can see, we were on a massive downtrend. Okay, so all that we are going to do right now is to go down here, and then we watch. As you can see here, the candlestick was closed. So this day started right here. We went up, then we started descending. What happened? This candlestick right here closed below the EMA 8. It closed right below the EMA 8. So what are we going to do? We are going to move right down to M15. Okay, M15. M15. Okay, so right here on M15. And we can see M15 has also closed below the EMA. So what we are going to do is we are going to check our TDI. What happened? Our TDI has broken below the 50 EMA, but this trade was not a safe trade. Why? Because we are close to the lower Bollinger Band right here. We are close to this lower Bollinger Band, which shows that there could be a spike. So we are not going to take a sell on that trade. And as you can see, after the two candles, there was a spike. So now what are we going to do? We're going to wait for the next candle to close, 15-minute candle to close below the 8 EMA, which was this guy. So after that, you just come and check your TDI. Still, TDI is not favorable to us, so we will not take the trade. It's a risky trade. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. We don't just take trades. Okay, we don't just take trades, as you can. All right, guys. Sorry about the interruption from my network. My network went off. It just came back. So please let's continue. So as I was saying, you can realize that here the candle closed below the EMA 8, but then it was on the TDI, it was too tight. It was too tight on the TDI, which means that you should be expecting a spike. So you will not take that sell. Okay, we are scalping, we are not holding trades. So in scalping, you have to be very careful when to take a trade. So even right, any opportunity we get over here, we won't take those trades. So when are we eligible to take a safe trade? Is here. So over here, candle closes, and then what do we see? There is a break out of what the yellow band. What do? We take our trade on this one. So we hold for that one candle, hold for that one candle, and then you move out of the market and you wait for the next opportunity, which came right over here. What do we see? This was close to what? To the, after the spike, it was what? Close to the middle, the Bollinger Band, which is the yellow one, but couldn't break above it. So we are safe to what? Take another one candle sell, which was this one. So you would have milk this one candle also. Nice. So let me see the next opportunity. Good opportunity came right here. So this candle here closed below our TDI is showing overbought. So we will be able to sell for another one 15-minute candle. All right. So guys, this is a very simple scalping method, but very powerful. The day I'm bored and I just want to scalp the market, this is the system, or this is the strategy that I use to make my quick 30 20 30 20 30 20 30 20 pips in the market. If you want, people who want more opportunities can use the 5 minutes. They can use the 5 minute, for instance. Here you can see it closed below the EMA 8. Then our TDI is also at overbought. You just take yourself one candle or two, one or two candle. 5 minutes can take at least two candles, and then you are out. Here also the same thing. You take your two candles, you are out. Okay, take your two candle, you are out. Here the same thing. You close below the EMA 8. You check. Here I wouldn't have taken this trade because we were on the uh middle Bollinger Band, the yellow one. It didn't break down. But if it were to break it before I saw that signal, I would have taken that trade. Here also the same thing. So you see, the TDI is very powerful in showing you or telling you that no, you can't take a trade at this time. It's risky. Okay. So here TDI would have alerted you, though this guy closed below the EMA 8, but TDI is telling you no, it's risky. So you would have taken this trade. So you would have lost. Okay. Then here, this is our next opportunity. What do we do? Now, after this formed an M below, an M structure below the what? The yellow TDI line. So what can we do? We can still pick some two candles. After the close of this, we can pick these two candles, and then we are out of that market. And you see, you can have a lot of, that's if you want to be scalping quickly, if you want a lot of opportunity, that's why you use 5 minutes. So when I'm using 5 minutes, I just look at my 10 pips, that is two candles, and then I'm off. 10 pips, and Charlie, I'm off. Okay. So that is it here, like this. This closed below EMA 8, and here we are far away. We are very, very far away from the yellow TDI line. So I would have milked my two candles and I'm out of the market. But here we wouldn't have taken this opportunity because look at what is happening here. Though it has broken, we saw the movement of waves close to that 50 level, depending on the daily candle and what 1 hour is telling you. All this that you are doing, first you have to make sure that 1 hour have closed, as I said, below the EMA 8, because here we are looking at boom. If it were to be crash, you'll be looking at above EMA 8. You buy, then below EMA 8, you sell for what? For boom. I hope we are clear. And this is so powerful, so powerful. And I'm going to make a short video using my phone to show you how you'll be able to set your TDI using your phone. As for the EMA, the way we set it here is the same thing. You set it on the phone. So I'm not going to do any special video on the phone teaching the strategy, because it's the same thing that is applied to those using phones as well. Please, if you are new to our channel, subscribe to the channel and also press the bell notification button so that anytime we release a new video, you will be notified. Okay, you'll be notified. If you have not joined our Telegram group page, the link will be in the description below. Also, the link to our website, our Instagram page, and our Facebook page will also be in the link below. There are some suggested brokers that you can trade FX, currencies, indices, and co with. And also there is a link in the description where you get the boom and crash assets to trade on DERIV. So you can click on the link and register to get access to the boom and crash assets to trade and make money for yourself. This is a cool opportunity and a simple strategy to make money for yourself every day. Every day. I mean, every day you make some cool cash for yourself, bro. Get this opportunity and your life will not be the same again. So you come your way again with another strategy on boom and crash. Till we meet again, this is your guy, Prof. Dr. Trillion Pounds from Echo Mindset. Peace. Shalom.